Let me say this. The Honorable Minister will address the media.
After this, we go to the question and answer section. But let me say this. In the course of the question and answer section, I want to create the indulgence of our media people to please speak your questions to the issue.
Is to unveil the program of events for the inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari come 29th of this month. My name is Anthony Fosunabu, your guide on this program. Do have a pleasant listening time, watching time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I? It's okay? You can hear me? Thank you very much. Well, please permit me to adopt the protocol which has been expertly established by the Master of Ceremony. But in addition, I want to recognize members of this subcommittee on media who are all here and who have worked very, very assiduously to make us reach this stage. All members of my subcommittee, I do recognize you. Thank you very much for being here. Gentlemen of the press, good afternoon and welcome to this press conference. We have invited you here today to intimate you with the details of the May 29th presidential inauguration and the first observance of June 12th as the nation's Democracy Day. As you will recall, I said at a press conference at the State House on Monday, the 13th of May this year, that the inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari for a second term on May 29, 2019 will be a low-key affair. I also said a number of the events slated for the inauguration will now be held during the first observance of June 12 as Democracy Day. The essence of this press conference, therefore, is to give you the details of the events that have been slated for both the Inauguration Day and the Democracy Day. Before we read out the details of the events, let's remind you, gentlemen, that Mr. President last year declared June 12 as Democracy Day and a national holiday. He also said the official commencement of the new Democracy Day will be in 2019. It is in fulfillment of this declaration, therefore, that the Federal Executive Council decided at its meeting of Wednesday, May 8th, 2019, to have a low-key presidential inauguration on May 29th, and then defer the celebration that comes with it to the June 12 Democracy Day. This is why I said at my earlier press conference that since the first observance of June 12 as Democracy Day falls in an election year, and as a measure to sustain June 12 as Democracy Day, the celebration of the inauguration and the advancement of democracy in the country will now take place on June 12. I also said, of course, that the country can ill afford two major celebrations within a 2-week interval. On the invitation of world leaders to the presidential inauguration, I said the leaders will be invited instead to the ceremonies marking the observance of the Democracy Day on June 12, and that invitations have since been sent out to them. Now to the details of the two events. Presidential inauguration on May 29th. Activities leading to the inauguration of Mr. President officially kicks off today, May 20th, with this press conference. This will be followed on Tuesday, May 21st, by the commencement of a 3-day National Youth Entrepreneurship Empowerment Summit at the International Conference Center here in Abuja. The Federal Executive Council valedictory session will be held at the Council Chambers, State House, Abuja, on Wednesday, May 22nd. A special Jumat lecture and prayer will be held on Friday, May 24th, at the National Mosque. The First Lady's interaction with women is slated for the Old Chambers at the State House on Saturday, May 25th, while a special interdenominational church service is slated for Sunday, May 26th, at the National Christian Center. On Monday, May 27th, Mr. President will give a Children's Day broadcast to be followed later in the day by a children's variety party. The swearing of the President and the Vice President is slated for Wednesday, May 29th at the Eagle Square, to be followed by a state banquet at the State House in the evening of the same day. Activities leading to the June 12th Democracy Day. The event celebrating the June 12th as Democracy Day will kick off on Friday, June 7th, with a historical exhibition in arts, pictures, and immersive environment, and run through June 12th. The event is slated to hold at the International Conference Center. To be followed on Sunday, June 9th, by a youth concert, creative industry, and entertainment night, also at the International Conference Center. On Monday, June 10th, there will be a secondary school exhibition panel discussion at the International Conference Center. And Tuesday, June 11th, will feature 3 events. The PMB Oratorical Contest at the ICC, an anti-corruption summit at the Transcorp Hilton, and the First Ladies Commissioning Program in Yola, Adamawa State. Wednesday, June 12th, we'll start off with a parade at Eagle Square, and the Democracy Day program will wrap up with a dinner and gala night at the State House Conference Center. Please note, gentlemen, that the program of events, complete with the time of events and other details, including venue, will be made available to you after this press conference. On this note, we want to most sincerely thank you, gentlemen, for honoring our invitation. We will now take your questions. And please, as was said earlier, questions would be taken only on the subject matter of this press conference, activities to mark both 29th of May and the June 12th Democracy Day. I thank you very much.
That is the formal unveiling of programs lined up for the presidential inauguration, which has officially commenced with this press conference. As the minister unfolded, there's going to be a build-up gradually up until May 29th. And then for the June 12th Democracy Day, it will also take off. Explaining that there will be no need to have 2 key events wrapped up within a period of 2 weeks. So let's go in for the question and answer session.
Thank you very much. My name is Yomi Odunuga. I write for the Nation newspaper. In your speech, you said Nigeria can hardly afford to have two celebrations. That's May 29 and June 12. These 2 days, going by what happened in the National Assembly last week, means that June 12 will be a public holiday. And I would like to have a clarification. What is the status of May 29? Is it still a public holiday, or has it been cancelled for June 12? Thank you.
Yes, let's take one or two more. We'll now go to the high table, please. Okay. At the back. Yeah.
Good day. Good day, everyone. My name is Raleigh Atadenek. I'm from Classic FM. My question is, now that we're going to have two celebrations, what's the cost implication to this 2 days? Going by the fact that you said we can't afford to spend so much, we're not so buoyant. Thank you.
Let's take one more so that we get a response. Let's have you, sir.
Yeah. My name is Sonny Daniel. I work for Vanguard newspaper. Honorable Minister, sir, in view of the recent alarm raised by the military that some elements are trying to forcefully take over the government, we just want to know if the committee has taken into cognizance the security aspect of that threat, and then in inviting world leaders and others to the events, what security arrangements have been put in place? And perhaps in view of the economic situation in the land, what is the cost implications of organizing these events? Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, maybe we'll just get the response for the first three questions, please.
Thank you very much. I think we said the country can ill afford two celebrations within a period of less than 2 weeks. And that is precisely why the 29th of May inauguration is a very low-key affair. And the invitation to world leaders is actually on June 12th. So really, it's because we want to cut down cost. That is why we have 29th of May as a low-key affair. And of course, this also talks about the issue of cost implication. We're not having a full-blown celebrations on both days. On the issue of public holiday, I believe that 29th of May still remains a public holiday. And of course, June 12th, as we can see from National Assembly, the National Assembly has also been proclaimed a national holiday. The question about the safety of world leaders, I can assure you Nigeria is safe for all the world leaders to come and attend. Thank you very much.
Sorry, the floor is still open. I can't. Okay. Let's have you, please, at the center.
Honorable Minister, sir. My name is Shafiu Suleiman. I report for Liberty TV and Radio. Mine is a follow-up. The last speaker, or the last person that asked question, raised concerns regarding the earlier alarm that some people, some elements, might be working to truncate the inauguration. Sir, we want to know whether this concern, the magnitude of this concern, and of course, if it is there, what measures have been taken, to tackle it?
Any other question, please? Okay. Maybe the Honorable Minister may wish to just respond to.
I think I'll go back to my earlier answer that Nigeria is safe and sound. Even if we are taking measures, will I tell you here?
Thank you. I can't see more hands. Okay. Let's have you, please.
Well, my name is Igo Akerega. I work for the Guardian newspapers. I'm a bit worried that the federal government raises alarm about security issues ahead of our celebration, the May Day celebration. Do you think this is strategic? And there have been allegations that certain individuals are planning to topple the government or planning to disrupt the political order. No arrest has been made. Is this a red herring? Thank you.
One more from this side. Please give the microphone to the man here.
Good afternoon, honorable ministers. My name is Olawale Ajimotokon. I write for This Day newspapers. We had the very, very bitter presidential elections. Going by events that have unfolded since then. And since we are having this presidential inauguration and the National Democracy Day, I think the occasions will be auspicious to try and heal wounds. I'd like to find out if the president has considered, or the organizers have considered, to invite some of the oppositions to the event, at least so that you can, a way of guaranteeing national unity and to heal wounds. So I like the Minister of Information to really, maybe give us a hint if they are thinking in this direction. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, you may please wish to respond, please.
Thank you very much. The Guardian newspaper editor asked about whether the concerns raised by security agencies recently is actually red herring or not. I have no reason to doubt the credibility of the alarms that have been raised. But like I said again, there's absolutely no cause for alarm. Security is on top of the matter. As to the issue of healing wounds, I want to assure you that all those who want to be invited, normally for this kind of inauguration, will be invited. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I can't see hands. To me, okay. Let me say this. They said, well, we all think alike. No one is thinking. To the best of my understanding, it has been a very successful interaction. With this, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe we have come to the end of this World Press Conference. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you. May we all rise as we take the pledge, please. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God. Let's have the national anthem.
members, you agree with me that the press conference is a straight one, with only two issues agitating the minds of the journalists present. They want to know if 29th will be a public holiday, which the minister categorically said yes, 29th will be a public holiday. And then the issue of security. Security, yes, the minister replied, the security situation is under control. All that is needed to be done has been done to ensure a hitch-free inauguration. And on this note, I'd like to thank you all for being company with us while this program unfolded. On behalf of all those who helped in making it a success, my name is Anthony Fosun saying bye for now.